Hey guys, I'm Sebastian. We're going to cover upper glute pain while doing a bridge exercise, which a lot of you have probably already tried, which you might not be having the right experience from. Some people feel like, well, I don't really feel it in my entire glute. I feel it, don't feel it all here. I feel it like right here, especially on one side. The other side feels like it's the whole thing's working, but I just don't feel like the whole thing's working. I feel like it's hard to turn it on, which is a very common complaint. And so I'm going to show you a variation today of a plank or of a bridge that you can do. I'm doing a very minimal equipment. If I was at my office, I would probably be showing you with a few other things, but we do have other videos which cover those bridge variations as well. So all you'll have to do is first do a bridge without the technique, and then do the bridge with the technique, and you'll be like, hey, that might feel better. If it feels better, reach out to us. We'd love to help you out. We're locally world famous, and that's trademarked now. So I think we do a pretty good job at what we do, and we try to make it fun for everybody. So the first things first is just do a bridge. All right, do the bridge how you do a bridge, not how I'm going to show you how to do a bridge. And so whether your bridge looks like this, or looks like this, or looks like this, it doesn't really matter, because it's the bridge that you're saying creates your problem, right? Sorry, I think I'm eating the mic here. So what we can do is provide a slight variation, and that's going to be with the kettlebell. All right. A lot of times people will not keep their spine or core honest with a bridge, and they'll tend to do stuff like this, where they'll almost do like pre-movement or create tension through the abdominal area, especially the low back, where it's basically picking up off the floor while they're doing bridges. And so it almost looks like this is doming right here. And I can tell you right now, my upper glute on this side is actually starting to flare up already. Like, it already doesn't like it, all right? Now, one way you can combat that is taking something that's heavy but not going to crush you. This is 25 pounds. It doesn't need to be this heavy. It can be like 5, 10 pounds. It's just enough to keep me honest. And so here's my rib cage right here. I'm going to bring it down between the V of the rib cage, just between that and the belly button. And I just want to keep my hands upon it and keep tension or support underneath the kettlebell, as if any movement the kettlebell might get heavier. I want to be attentive and ready for it. And so you can see right now as I'm talking, I have some support on the kettlebell. It's completely voluntary, but I can also sag it away. And this is a really common thing with dancers. Tend to do it quite a bit, but a lot of people tend to do this too. So create tension and bridge. Whatever bridge you were doing, right? All we're changing, the single variable, is the kettlebell. Now you might think it's actually making it harder. It's actually helping you quite a bit. And so what a lot of people tend to feel is immediately their glute pain will go away. Not everybody will feel this. But when that happens, it's almost like this type of intervention, this type of cueing, specifically to this exercise, is almost therapeutic. It's almost like a medication. I think of it like when I went to the optometrist recently, where the glasses or contacts can be therapeutic, and it can be immediate, because they test you with 1 or 2, and you're like 2, all right? So they take this away, and they're like 1 or 2, right? So you're all familiar with that game. Exercise selection and cueing of the exercise within rehabilitation is the same thing. Whether you've had that experience or not, it can be done, and you can immediately reduce symptoms with many people, not all, because everyone has different conditions in different states of their condition. But many people with mechanical aspects of their problem will respond very well to something like this. So if you've been dealing with upper glute pain and you've been trying bridges and been having issues, obviously, check this out. If this doesn't work, let us know. There's many different ways we can coach you through this, and a good program, a solid program that's coached well, a lot of times will get you to where you want to go, all right? Obviously, go be seen by someone who can examine you first. It doesn't need to be a medical doctor, but it can be a sports chiropractor, a physical therapist, an athletic trainer, a physio. There's so many people will have the skill sets to evaluate you through movement and coaching if they have the skill set for it. So subscribe to the channel. We have lots of videos on upper glute pain, as well as exercises that can work and might not work. Obviously, it's troubleshooting. So subscribe to the channel. You get all those as a release. See you guys next time.